My name is Ondrej and here is how to build AI agents with OpenAI O1. Now, what even is O1? Well, it is the best AI model at math, coding, and PhD level science questions. Basically, it is the most capable and intelligent AI model in the world, and it comes from OpenAI. Now, here is why AI agents matter. The number of people searching for AI agents is growing exponentially, meaning this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to automate tasks, build products, and make tons of money. So don't miss it. Here is my promise. If you watch until the end, you'll know exactly what to do to profit from the agent boom. Now, here is a problem with ChatGPT. We can use O1 inside of ChatGPT today. However, it comes with several problems. There is a very low message limit, only 30 messages per week. Also, you need to pay for ChatGPT Plus, which costs $20 a month. And you cannot build AI agents with it, or any other software for that matter. Here's the solution: build AI agents. Now, what even are AI agents? You can think of agents as your personal AI employees. They'll do whatever task you give them. So with AI agents, you can automate basically any task or process as long as you build it right. And you can do this either for yourself or for others in return for money. Now, you might be thinking, okay, David, but I don't know how to code. Listen, in 2024, you don't even need to know how to code because AI can do all the coding for us, and I'll show you exactly how to do this. Plus, we'll utilize the templates and presets we have in the new society to save even more time. Now, as long as you can speak English, you can build basically anything, including AI agents. Now, here is how agents can lead to big profits. In the next 2 years, every single business will need AI agents, period. Those that will not use them will fall behind. And sure, few businesses will build it themselves, but the vast majority, especially small and medium-sized companies, will require outside help. Having the skill of building AI agents will be like having the ability to create websites in the early 90s on steroids. So let's get to building. The first step is to open a code editor. I will be using Cursor. If you don't have Cursor, just go to cursor.com. And personally, I would say this is the best AI code editor right now. If you do have Cursor and you want to be more advanced, in the new society, we have an amazing 30+ minute advanced tutorial, actually 50-minute advanced tutorial on Cursor, which I would highly recommend you watch. By the way, New Society is the first link in the description. So inside of Cursor, let's open up an empty folder. Boom. And now we're going to use the official OpenAI documentation. If you don't know how to find it, just type in OpenAI docs into Google, or you can go directly to this website, platform.openai.com/docs. Okay, so in here, we already see the main quick start, so we can just copy this piece of code, go into Cursor, and here's why Cursor is my favorite code editor. You can type in Ctrl-I, which opens up the composer. Let me actually create a new one, because this one already has some info. So this is a new composer, and I can just say, create a main.py file. In there, put this basic OpenAI API call using this exact format. This is very important because sometimes it can hallucinate from its training data. And then I'm going to say also create a .env file. All right, that's enough for the first prompt. So the beauty of Cursor is that not only can it write code, it can also create files and help you just build entire applications. As long as you can speak English, you can build AI agents. Okay, so let's click on accept all. And let's see what we have. So here, nothing crazy is going on. It's literally the same code as right here. But it also created the environment file for us where we need to put the API key. So let me show you how to do that. Super simple. When you're on the docs, you can just go to dashboard. Now, as you can see on the top right, I'm already logged in. If you are not logged in, simply click on the button and use the same account as you have in ChatGPT. Takes 20 seconds to log in. Once you do that, click on dashboard. On the left, click on API keys, and let's create a new API key. By the way, treat this secretly. Do not share this with other people. Treat it as passwords, basically, right? So I'm going to name it New Society O1 Agent. Create secret key. Let's copy this. Now I'm going to go back into Cursor. I'm going to put it right here. But also, this is a comment, right? As you can see, it starts with a hashtag. So it's a comment. So what we can do is we can highlight this, do Ctrl-K, another keyboard shortcut, and say, I added the API key. Please remove the comment and make it proper. Obviously, I can just delete the hashtag, but what I'm trying to show you is that you don't need to know what Python syntax is. You can just use Cursor or any other AI tool. You can use ChatGPT, right, to help you write the code for you. as long as you can take action and as long as you're willing to push through discomfort, you're good to go. You're already in the top 1% of people, to be honest. All right, so let's save that. Just to make sure, I'm gonna delete this and Control V again, because sometimes the LLM can make mistakes when rewriting API keys because it's predicting the next token. So beautiful, now we have the API key in here. We have the API completion. I'm just gonna go into the chat. I'm gonna ask, do we have everything necessary to do a test API call for OpenAI? And actually one more thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back into the docs. I'm gonna click on docs, top right. On the left, I'm gonna click on models. And let's click on O1 preview and O1 mini. And let's change it to O1 mini. O1 preview is obviously a better one, but it's more expensive. So if you don't have a big budget, just go with O1 mini. And actually, I should probably say this. I would highly recommend you, when you're in the dashboard, to put in your credit card and charge in a few dollars. That way OpenAI knows you're a real person. You're not a bot, right? So you only have to do this once. If you haven't used the API before, make sure to do this. That way you don't run into some random errors. Anyways, I'm just gonna copy the name exactly as it is, O1 mini. Inside of cursor, I'm gonna replace our model with O1 mini. The prompt is kind of useless here. I'm gonna say, teach me about AI agents, okay? Something a bit more useful. And then I'm gonna ask the cursor whether we have everything necessary to do a test API call. And actually I'm gonna do Control Enter. That way it sees the entire code base, not just the current file. Based on the code, we've almost everything, okay. What do we not have? Seems like it is hallucinating here because okay, yeah, O1 mini is a new model, so it doesn't have knowledge of it. So we can just ignore this. Let's close this, Control L. And let's run it. We'll either get an error or not. Either way, we can solve it. So we are not seeing an error, which gives me hope that it is working. Fingers crossed. With O1 mini, it will take a few seconds. Oh, we don't see the print statement. Oops. So now cursor is suggesting that. So I think it worked, but we didn't print out the response. Okay, let's try again. We probably should also have some, debugging print statement above telling us that the API call is in progress or something like that. But let's see. Boom, there it is. So it takes a few seconds, and that's because O1 and O1 mini, they do reasoning. So they think before they answer. This is what makes them so powerful, as we saw earlier in the presentation. All right, so we have a bunch. I mean, this is a very thorough response, right? So what are AI agents? Key components of AI agents. Simple. I mean, this is not really what I meant, but yeah, as you can see, sometimes it's not best to let it use training data. All right, so this is good. We now know the API is working. We can make successful API calls. Now we can build further, right? So we only have basically one agent. We can rename it to like agent. Let's make this a business strategist. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build a team of agents that will help you or anyone else start their first business, because that is always the hardest, right? So actually, maybe we can leave it to completion and then wrap it in a function, or let's not do anything and let's just use AI to figure that out, okay? So this team of agents will help you get your first client, even if you have zero business experience. It'll basically do everything from creating your offer, telling you which platforms you should go to, how to message people, how many you should do a day, answer any questions, just help you in any way. And we will utilize the most powerful models in combination with each other, which obviously you cannot do in ChatGPT or Claude because that's only a chatbot. It's not a team of agents. All right, so let's open up the composer again, Control I. I'm gonna, let's open up a new composer. I'm gonna say, now that we have confirmed the API is working, your task is to expand our project into 4 separate agents, each one doing its own OpenAI API call. The main agent will be a business strategist. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put in the structure. The first agent will be niche, let's say like a niche agent, helping the user focus on a specific niche and identify his ideal target avatar. The second agent will be, let's see. Okay, actually this will be the second agent. The second agent, right, the first one should be like, basically it's trying to understand what the user wants, right? Because that's the issue with beginners. They don't even know what they want or what the problem is. The first agent will be a clarity agent, which tries to understand what the user wants and how we can help him start making money with AI. Okay, I probably should include even more. As you can see, this is prompt engineering. You need to include enough context and make your prompts good. If your prompts are shit, your outcomes are going to be shit. So I'm going to say, for context, we are building a business builder team of agents that will help entrepreneurs either start their own online business or grow their current business. Okay, the team of agents will consist of 4 separate agents, which are called one after another. Okay, first agent, second agent, that's good. The third agent will be action agent, telling the user exactly what to do next, what platform to go to, what to search to find leads, how to message them, what to offer them. Okay, that's good. Basically ensuring the user takes action towards making money. And the last agent will be the main one, the business strategist, which will put all the previous responses, all the responses from the previous agents together in a clear and concise way and deliver that to our user. And then I'm going to say, use the current code in main.py let's do, this is the official format from OpenAI. In terms of the model, use O1 mini for all agents except the business strategist, which should use O1 preview. Okay, this is pretty long prompt, so I'm just gonna send it, and then we can iterate from that on. Maybe I should also tell it like to keep things simple and not overthink stuff. There's also a tendency of models to just overthink, right? All right. Yeah, let's reject all and let's edit our prompt. Implement this in the simplest way possible. Keep the prompts concise and simple. We're gonna build on top of that. This is a good practice, good rule of thumb when working with AI models. Just trying to keep it simple until you have something that works, and then trying to expand upon that, right? Okay. So let's accept that. So we import OpenAI, then load.env. This lets us load the environment variable. Then we import OS. I don't know where this is used, but I guess we'll see. Then we load environment variables. Wait, will this be good? It removed, wait, it removed the client. Okay, we have the client, but I don't know if the environment variable gets loaded correctly. Let's check the documentation again. I guess it should work like this. Yeah, okay. So clarity agent gets the user input. Do we have a function for that? We do. Let me put this to the side. All right, so using the same O1 mini is good. Then we have some system prompt. You are a clarity agent, helping entrepreneurs understand how to start making money with AI. That's good. Niche agent, again O1 mini. All right, so one thing that's definitely missing is to add debug statements. We need to add some debug print statements so that we know what's happening during runtime. Don't overthink this. Just implement the most needed ones. Right now will be like basically in the dark, right? Until it finishes running, which can be a lot because we're using 3 times O1 mini, which takes like 5 seconds on average, and then O1 preview, which can take like a minute on average, right? So we want to know what's going on in between. So having these print statements is for sure useful. Let's accept that. Especially if you're a beginner, you need to know even more what's happening, right? So before it calls the API, it says calling Clarity Agent. All right, so this is pretty solid prompt. You are a Clarity Agent helping entrepreneurs understand how to make money with AI. And then it takes the user input as the actual prompt. Clarity output. Okay. Then we have a niche agent. Calling niche agent. Okay, completion, client, chat, completions, dot create, model O1 mini. Messages, system content. You are a niche agent. Okay. You are a niche agent helping entrepreneurs focus on a specific niche and identify the ideal target avatar. All right. So obviously these prompts could be much better, but let's not overthink it. Based on this input, help identify a niche and target avatar. So as you can see, it's using the output of our previous agent. Then we have the action agent. You are an action agent providing specific steps for entrepreneurs to take towards making money. Okay, and then I would probably put encourage the user to not overthink and just start. Yes, this is what you guys need. Okay, given this niche and target avatar, what specific actions should the entrepreneur take? Business strategist is the main one. So it takes everything and puts it together. Should also probably include the user input. Let's do that. Let's actually, yeah, let's highlight these 2 parts only. I'm gonna say the main business strategist agent should also somehow utilize the original user input. Let's submit that, and as you can see, it added user input as one of the parameters. It put it into the prompt and into the call. Accept. So this is why using AI tools such as Cursor is so OP, because you can save infinite time with coding, and you can build stuff that's completely outside of your expertise because you're using the skills of the AI models. Okay. You are a business strategist summarizing insights and strategies. This is kind of bad. This prompt is kind of not good. Okay. No, I don't want to use O1 mini. I want to select this line and say this prompt is too weak. It needs to tell it to clearly and concisely explain to the user what he needs to do and why. Yes, prompt is kind of low, kind of weak. So we're going to rewrite that. And we're using AI to rewrite the prompt as well. Okay, you are a business strategist providing clear and concise guidance to entrepreneurs. Your role is to synthesize the insights, focus action on strategy. Yeah, this is much better prompt, much better. Summarize and present clear business strategy based on these inputs, original idea, so it lists out all the variables. And then we have the main function, which kind of puts everything together. Clarity agent completed. Yeah, we have some debugging stuff. And then it prints the strategy. So let's run it. Okay. So run Python file. It's gonna tell me about your business idea or current business, right? So you obviously need to know this. I'm gonna use as a reference, I'm gonna use one of the businesses we teach in the New Society, which is the AI image model, right? Creating custom models for LoRa's, which is exactly what Ramon does. Actually, we need to update this. He makes 4,000 a month right now. But basically, as you can see, these are custom images that you can make for businesses that have physical products. So like some businesses selling water bottles, some businesses selling clocks, some businesses selling phone cases, chairs, tables, bed sheets, anything physical that can be visualized with AI images, you can sell to these companies. And now with the LoRa's, it's insanely fast. I mean, actually today I saw a pretty amazing post by Nico right here. Like, look at these. All of these are AI. And if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know it. So you can do this with physical products as well. So this is kind of the business model I'm going to explain to our O1 agent, right? Because I already know it works. Like, we have members making thousands of dollars with it. So tell me about your business idea or current business. My business idea is to sell custom AI image models to companies that sell physical products, such as sunglasses, fashion, phone cases. I mean, literally anything. Let's say like, or anything else. Okay, those companies need to spend thousands of dollars on photographers, models, traveling, sample products, studios, and we can give them high quality creatives that include their exact product, just how it looks in real life, for a fraction of the cost it takes them to do these photo shoots. Okay, this is right now we're describing the business model. So I'm gonna say, okay, I wanna use Instagram to find companies who need this, but I don't know how to start or what to do or how or what to message them. Please help. Okay, actually let me copy this in case we need to reuse this prompt. Boom. Good, we have it copied, and enter. Now we have an error. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what happens wrong. So actually you can debug with AI, but let's try to read this. Processing, traceback, blah blah blah, unsupported value. So seems like oh, it doesn't support system prompt. This is good. So basically, let's go back to the documentation. You can use the system prompt in most of the models, like GPT-4, or GPT-4o Mini, GPT Turbo. I mean, all of the models essentially, except for the O1 and O1 Mini, they do not support system prompts, right? So the cursor doesn't know that, so we need to tell it that. I'm gonna say we have a slight issue. The O1 line of models do not support system prompts, meaning we have to fit all of our instructions into the main prompt. Rewrite the code to make this happen. Do not change anything else. We don't want to write new code or, refactor anything. We just want to make this one change, remove the system prompts, and fit it into the main prompt. All right. Now it's rewriting, generating. We can actually watch it code, which is my favorite part, seeing the AI working. I don't know, I could just do that all day. Okay, so let's accept. Let's close the composer. Let's see. Now we don't have system prompts. Everything is fit inside of the main prompt, which is good. Let's run again. This is why I copied the prompt, Otherwise it would have been lost. So Control V, enter. Processing your input, calling Clarity Agent. Now in about 5 seconds, we should go to the next agent. It's going to be the niche one, calling niche agent. So maybe it would be also good to display. Let's pause it. I mean, let's kill the terminal, and we can just tell it, okay, let's open the chat. Actually, not the terminal, chat, Control L. We need, right now we have good amount of debug print statements. However, I want to see the output of each agent when it finishes. Update the code to make this happen. Do not change anything else. Control Enter. So the chat feature is more of a chat, right? It's more to interact, ask questions about the code, stuff like that. Here I maybe should have used the composer because, yeah, let's actually use the composer here. Let's use the composer, boom. The composer automatically can see all of the files, and it's better for rewriting code. The chat is more about asking questions. So yeah, maybe I should have followed my own advanced cursor tutorial from the classroom. This one goes way deeper. I mean, this is just 56 minutes, all about cursor. But let's go back. So yeah, it prints out the outputs when we got them. And also I'm gonna say, we have a lot of print statements that are not necessary, because some are in the functions themselves and some in the main. Okay? Meaning it results in 2 print statements being called in back to back, not useful. Fix this, do not change anything else. I mean, probably don't need to say this every time, but it's a good habit, I think. Just remind it to stay focused. And also, let's reduce the number of print statements, because simplicity is key. Especially, the more beginner you are, the more simpler your code should be. You need to at least understand what each part of the code does. You don't need to know the syntax and all that. You just need to not get lost. That is the secret. Okay, let's accept. All right, let's close this and let's run. Paste as one line. Did I seriously mess this up? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Let's try again. I want to sell custom AI images to companies with physical products. I know I want to use Instagram, but I'm not sure how to find the companies to sell to, what to message them, what to offer them, and how many to do a day. Help me get my first paid client. All right. Processing your input. Maybe we should actually use, be interesting to use, could be like GPT-4, you know, we could use the normal LLMs that are not reasoning for these steps, but yeah, whatever, it's about O1. Let's just use O1 for everything. So, boom, I mean, this is a very good response. Oh my god, so long. This is one thing that's amazing about the O1 models. They are not lazy, they tell you everything. So, clarity agent, identify your target market, define the ideal client, industry focus, companies that rely heavily on visual appeal, amazing, such as apparel, home decor, packaging. This is already really good advice. I mean, obviously we teach this in the new society, but if you didn't know this, this is like priceless. So many people just target businesses that do not need these AI custom models. I mean, wow, already this prompt is amazing. Company size, start with small to medium-sized businesses, yes, that are more accessible. Okay, geographical location. Okay, this I don't agree with. We should target USA because of the large GDP. And since you're on the internet, you can just sell to any market, not your local one. Research potential clients. Instagram search, use hashtags to find related industries. Handmade jewelry, organic cosmetics. This is good. This is good, wow. Maybe we should, I should probably add this into our template section. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna add it after the recording. Here we have like a bunch of templates, useful GPTs, checklists, and all that to use. Okay, anyways, competitor analysis. Look at businesses similar to what you want to target. Okay, I mean, this is already really good advice, and this is only the first. This is just the first of 4 agents. Okay, optimize your Instagram presence, create a professional profile, DM for inquiries, showcase your work. Yes, use relevant hashtags. Okay, I mean, wow. Sample DM template. This is too try hard. You want to start with simpler DMs. We definitely have better scripts in the new society, but okay, the model is not going to be perfect everything, and this is not even the action model. This is not even the action agent. This is just the clarity agent, okay? So let's scroll down. I mean, this is crazy. You know what? This is kind of bad to have all of this in a terminal. Let's change that. Let's you open our composer, Control I, and I'm going to tell it the final response should not be printed out in the terminal. Instead, it should be saved as a TXT file that the user can open and read at any time. It's kind of, you know, the terminal is not a permanent solution. Okay? Implement this, but do not change anything else. Boom. Now, the business strategist will create a TXT file, an actual text file, text document, that we can visit even when we close cursor and even when the terminal is destroyed. Accept. and let's rerun again. I mean, that was a really solid approach. Maybe we should actually, you know what? Let's improve our prompt. Why not? You are a clarity. Okay, so I'm gonna say split the prompt into multi-line string for better visibility. Enter. All right, accept. Now I'm gonna highlight our prompt and say, let's be more explicit in the prompt, telling the AI model to encourage the user, to give the user practical and actionable advice, telling it to target companies in the US since it's a large market, and giving the user practical step-by-step instructions. Actually, this is not even the advice. Okay, and answering the 7 most common concerns / problems / limiting beliefs the user might have at this stage, and based on his initial prompt input. Okay, this is much better. Let's watch cursor rewrite this. Alright, it's adding a system prompt. This is very bad. What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna say following instructions. Do not add a system prompt. Fit everything into the main user prompt. This is why you need to stay in charge. You need to keep the model in check, because sometimes it just goes out of line. Let's accept. So we don't have system prompt, we have the user prompt. Okay, that looks much better. Then for the niche agent, right? Okay, I'm gonna highlight these 3 lines. I'm gonna say again, split this into multiple lines for better visibility using multi-line string. Boom. Maybe I should just say it for the entire file, but whatever. Now I'm gonna say, again, Control K. You are a niche expert helping entrepreneurs focus on specific niche and identify. Okay. If the user already knows his target avatar, just help him get more clear on how to appeal to that avatar and how to close clients who fit that description. But if the user is not as clear, help him identify his niche and avatar. Okay, that's good. Also, do not add system prompt. Make sure this doesn't happen. Right, accept. Everything is in the user prompt. That's good. Save. Action agent, your action agent providing. Actually, we can just tell it also the same. Split this using multi-line string for better clarity. I'm gonna copy this. Then I have to rewrite it multiple times, like a dumbass. Accept, save, and then I'm gonna tell it the same here. So it's using Claude 3.5 Sonnet by default cursor, but you can also use O1. You can also use O1 inside of cursor, and honestly, that could be an entire separate video. So if you want to see how to use O1 with cursor, let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to subscribe. It takes 2 seconds, and it helps out a lot. All right, this is good. This is much more visible for us. And let's go. Let's go and let's see how our team of agent works. I wanna start making money by selling custom AI models and custom AI images to companies who sell physical products such as sunglasses, phone cases, interior design. I want to use Instagram as my platform, but I'm not sure how to find these companies, what to message them, and how to get them to buy. The more context you can provide, the better. I am a complete beginner when it comes to online business. You know, leave the ego at the door. Make sure you give context. Enter. So now let's watch our team of agents in work. First, we're calling the clarity agent. This one we already know is really solid from the previous test, but now we even improved the system prompt. I mean, wow, this is just crazy. We're not even telling it to output long prompts. This is just the default, right? So hopefully it's telling us to target US companies because of the larger GDP. I'm not seeing it. Let's scroll down. Final encouragement. Nice. By the way, all of this, if you've been paying attention how our code is structured, all of this will be fed into the final agent, the business strategist, which should output a clear and concise response. So you don't have to be like, oh my God, this is confusing. No, these are just agents that are generating necessary context for our business strategist, which will then create a TXT file, which is now being called. This should take more than 5 seconds because this is the powerful O1 preview model. This is the best model OpenAI has. So it takes between like 20 seconds to over 60 seconds, depending on the complexity. Now it took like around 30, so that's average. Let's open up the TXT file. You close the terminal, close the chat. So even the TXT file is quite extensive. Maybe we should tell it to be more concise, but let's see. Absolutely, here is a focused, blah, blah, blah. Step 1, define your service clearly. Decide exactly what you're offering. Custom AI models, tailored AI solutions for companies, generate designs, AI generate images. So we have 2 different options here. Why it's crucial? Clarity attracts clients. So obviously you can start with probably AI generated images. This is super simple. Training a LoRa takes 30 minutes. And again, in the new society, we teach you exactly how to do all of that step by step. Identify your target market, action, focus on specific industries. By the way, if you want all of this code and all these prompts, I'm going to put it into the template section in the new society. So you can go into templates and just copy paste it and use this business team of agents if you have a business that you want to grow, or if you want to start your own business and you want this help, you want this team of agents to help you. Okay, let's see. Step 4, create a professional Instagram business profile. Yes. Build a portfolio, use hashtags. I mean, this one's probably not necessary. Engage with potential clients. I mean, honestly, given like how fast we built this is pretty impressive. Reach out, like this plan, if you use some like business consultant or whatever, you know, like somebody, like if you used a person to help you start the business, I don't think it will be this thorough. Offer a free sample. Yes, this is good, especially if you have no demand. You need to get a few free clients to get case studies to show to other people. Like if you already did, 5 companies for free, you built a custom LoRa's for them, then you have much more leverage in selling other people because you can show your previous work. So this is very good advice. Establish clear pricing. You should probably say how much you should charge, but just for context, you should charge between 300 and 500 at the start per, let's say like 50 images per week. This is what we recommend. But if you go higher, if you have more demand, you can obviously increase your prices. But I wouldn't go lower below 200 because then it like dilutes your work. It seems sketchy. Why is it so cheap, right? Seek feedback, build testimonials. Of course, you should do that. Continuously improve your skills, scale your efforts. Final thoughts. I mean, yeah, this could obviously be better, but I think, again, for beginners, this would tell you a lot of info, a lot of limiting beliefs, and, just get started. Get started today. Yes. Set up your Instagram profile, create your first portfolio, and begin connecting with clients. So even the AI knows that you should start taking action. So hopefully you found this video valuable. Again, if you are serious about AI and you want to start making money with AI, make sure to join the new society. It's the first link in the description. We have multiple different paths, either for people who want to start getting clients, building AI agents for clients, building AI images for companies that sell physical products, building your own SaaS and scaling that into $10,000 a month and more. Or if you just have your own business and you want to build AI agents for your business, all of that we teach inside of the new society. Make sure to join. It's the first link in the description. Also, we have a money back guarantee. So if you don't get any value, I will personally send you the money back. Again, first link in the description. Make sure to join today. With that being said, hopefully you found the video valuable. If you did, please subscribe and have a nice rest of the day.